Hey guys, Scott here for the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com, and today we are going to compare two Relic programs. I have a new program I'm trying out today. Did some testing, made some changes, changed some settings around, and I'm going to run it up against my coin program that I'm going to turn into my a Relic program as well. So I'm going to have both programs put back to back so I can just switch over with a click of a button and compare the signals and go with it from there and see which one's going to actually work better to my advantage. In Relics, I think the one I just made, it's based off of Deus Mono, so it's a single frequency program. I'm running around 25 hertz, I think. Probably gonna get some wind in the background here. I'm at this permission today. This is one of my farm permissions I have. I've hunted this place for years and then kind of left it go for a while. Had a couple group hunts out here. Don't do that anymore. But yeah, pretty much this place is left untouched until I come out. So it's kind of nice. Nothing's really been hit. So there's a good chance there could be some stuff found today. I found tons of buttons here in the past. Lots of large cents have come out of here. Some KGs, some silver. So you just never know what you're going to find here in this permission. So let's get going. All right, guys, today I'm going to try a new Relic program that I kind of put in the Deus II. So we're just going to kind of go through the settings here. So very first setting, we'll just go into menu here. Let's get out of there first. So I'm in Relics. It's a saved off program in a slot right after my coin program, because I'm going to turn my coin program into a Relic program as well. And I'll show you what I'm doing there just to kind of compare the two programs as I'm going along. I'm in slot 16, by the way, and my coin program is in slot 15. All right, so let's just go through the settings for Relics. So right off the bat, I'm in Scrim 7, 7.0. It's all the higher I'm going to take it. If you go into Expert, I'm in 3 tones. If you look at the tone breaks, I got my first tone break obviously is at 7. The second one is at 72, and the other one's all the way up to 99. So just 3 tone breaks, nothing fancy. This is a Relic program, so I'm going to dig pretty much everything that I come across. Let's get out of that. Well, let's go down to notch. I don't have any notch set right now, and my silencer is at 2. Okay. So if we go back in, go down to sensitivity. I'm running high today at 95. I think I can hear at this permission. Frequency is at 22.8. I am and I'm basing this off of the Deus Mono program, so I'm in single frequencies here. So I'm running at 22.8 right now. Iron volume at 2, reactivity at 2, and my auto response is 4, and that should be just about it. Now if you guys come over to my coin program, the only difference I made for the coin program is when I go into, I don't have any discrimination. I go into expert mode. I'm in 5 tones. All I did was I made the first tone. Well, the first tone's obviously at 101, but the second one I bumped up to 513. So 513 basically gives me that second tone break. It'll pick up some of those relics and things that I pretty much knock down to an iron tone when I'm using them for coins. So this will give me at least an indication or a good signal when I get in that range where some of the relics may fall. So using it as a coin program today, but it's going to be used mostly as a Relic program, and compare the two programs back to back. Okay. So like I said, I have my coin program in slot 15, and I am going to slot 15, and then my Relic program is in slot 16, so I can go back to back and test any kind of target I want to see what the difference is on the way they sound, and if one program is better than the other. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, I got a really first good signal, but I wanted to show you something real quick. Check out the mineralization bar when it pops up. It's pretty janky up here. There's some serious mineralization going on or something, so I'm up against that. But check the signal out when you hit it. If I can find it again. Oh wow. So this is my Relic program hitting 94. Let's see what the coin program sounds like. Now, coin program's in multi-frequency, so remember we're in single freak with the Relic program. Man, that is a great signal. Let's see what that signal, let's see what that target is going to be. And this is really nice too because the ground has been tilled up a little bit, so it's been dissed a little bit. So who knows what this signal could be? It could be a can, could be something really good. Ooh, you don't even have to dig very good or very deep to get it. Let's see. Hopefully it's not trash. All right, let's see if we got it out. Oh man, I hear that. That's that ground really mineralized. So it's right here, whatever it is. Oh, check it out. What is this? Looks like a big piece of lead or something. No, it's not. It's not lead. It looks like it was like a. Sorry about that. My pinpointer wants to make all kinds of noise. This ground's hot. So it looks like a brass, maybe a brass something. But man, that was loud. That's a relic right there. We'll take it. I don't know what it is. It's probably just trash, but it definitely would have been a bracket to something, or not a bracket, but a plate to something. It's got 2 holes in the sides here. It's very smooth. So, all right, first relic. Let's keep going. All right, here's good signal in my Relics program. It sounds like it's right on top. It's at about 81, 82, jumping around a bit. Could be junk. Let's see what it sounds like in my coin program. So 72, 73. That's usually a sign of junk. Let's see if we can just find it on top here. Shouldn't be that deep. It's probably just, should be able to pinpoint it. Yes, it should be right there. This is right here, whatever this is. Oh, look! I think it's going to be maybe a button. Let's turn off the pinpointer here. So, when you're hunting for coins, that's usually a sign of a piece of junk, but this might be, it's going to be a button. No, it might be a coin. Sorry, you can't even see that. Yeah, that might be an old Indian head, maybe. It's hard because the field just crushed these coins. It's gonna be hard for me to tell what that is. I'll have to try to clean that up later and see if I can't get something off of it. I don't know, can you guys see anything? I can't. Toasted coin. Right on top though. I do not know. We'll save it for later. All right, score, whatever that is. I think some of the old Indian head pennies rang low in the lower 70s. So that could be an Indian head penny, but we won't know until we get home, until I try to clean it up. That's pretty cool. Got a coin and a piece of brass so far out in this old farm. Let's keep going. Got another good one here. It's in the 60s. This is what it sounds like as I'm swinging around though. It's the ground's really sensitive or really hot, so you're gonna get a lot of these little small tones, but when you hear something good, there it is. Stops you dead in your tracks. So this is like ringing up. It's kind of jumping all over the place. I don't have high hopes for this signal. 62, 55. I mean, it's just all over the place. But let's see what coin says here. Now, coin locks it in a little bit tighter, I think. It's 61, 60. Now, again, we're using multi-frequency. So that, I'm trying to compare the two to see which was going to work better for Relics. So right now I'm leaning more towards the, is that it right there? I think that was it right there. That's exactly what it was, a piece of foil. So I'm leaning more towards my program than this Relic program I've come up with. So it just seems to be a little bit more locked on better. That could be the multi-frequency. Could be a number of things. I don't know. But right now, I like my coin program set up as a Relic program, but just changing that second tone break. But that doesn't mean the Relic program doesn't have its use here. Let's keep going. Maybe there's we'll find something that it totally smacks while the coin program doesn't. So let's keep going. Check out this signal. This is the kind of signal that gets your heart pumping. 91, 92. Super loud. Switch over to coin. Holy moly. It's either something really big or really shallow. Wonder what that's gonna be. Whew. It'd be nice if a big old real popped out, wouldn't it? It's happened here, not by me. Hoping maybe I can just dig it out with my pinpointer. Doesn't seem to be happening, does it? Alright, let me get my fingers in here. It's gonna be something big, like a aluminum can. Yeah, it sounded big. Not surprised. When you start using this machine as much as I do, you can start kind of differentiating the size of targets. A good old Budweiser can. Thanks for that. But that'll get your heart pumping. I'm gonna take that out with me. Let's keep going. All right, got an interesting signal here. 98, 97. Kind of jumping around a little bit. Let's see what the coin program says. Ooh, hear the iron? So if it's a Relic program, let's see if I would dig that. So that's interesting. For the Relic program, you don't really hear any of that iron. Now, I have my discrimination set at 6.4 on the coin program and 7 on the Relics. Now you hear it jumping a bit. It's hitting 99, 98. We're gonna dig it anyway just to see if it is iron, because that's a good test anyway. Good signal to test if it's iron or not. And it sounds like it's relatively not too shallow. It's pretty deep. So, oh, I love this ground when it's tilled. It's so much easier to dig one-handed. All right, let's see if we got enough out. All right, let me take some more out and I'll come back. All right, guys, I finally got it after all this digging. It finally came out. I don't know what it is. It's like a disc, maybe horse tack. Probably what it is. Oh, if I can hold on to it longer than 5 seconds here. Yeah, it's iron. Coin program really told me so. Relic program, I mean, if I'm hunting relics, I mean, I would want to probably dig that. It's definitely a relic. But maybe if I'm not looking for iron, it might be good to kind of compare the two. And I probably wouldn't have dug that if I was in my coin program. But anyway, good comparison right there. One says dig, other says don't. But it's all depends on what you're after, I guess. And by the way, I just wanted to point out the significance of how deep this program was. So this is my pinpointer at depth, and I'm clearly another 5-7 inches above that. So it's pretty deep. I think the pinpointer is like 8 inches or something like that. So probably down there around 15 inches. What was that little piece of horse tack? Crazy deep. And it sounded good too. I got another loud target here. Jumping around a little bit. 77, 78. Jumps up to 81 a little bit. Concerns me a little. Could be trash, could be a bunch of stuff. So let's see what Coins says. So it jumps around for the coins too, but we're getting like 65, 73. Ooh, could be a couple targets there actually. And they don't sound very deep, so let's just run the pinpointer across that and see if we can't figure out if there's something close to the surface. So here is what it was hearing. So this is a piece of aluminum, I believe, or oh no, it's a fired shell cartridge. So is there anything else in there that we were hearing? It sounded like there's 2 signals. No, maybe not. Maybe because it was just mauled up, chewed up. Oh, the brass was pretty much destroyed. Maybe that's hitting off 2 different signals: the round circumference of the shell versus the mangled part. So all right, well, they both kind of said sort of the same thing. It's kind of a crappy signal, but you're out here relic hunting, that's when you dig those. All right, here's another good signal that stopped me in my tracks hitting on the relic program here. 64, 70, 61, jumping around a little bit. Let me clear some of this off. Just see if that helps. So 60, 61. Well, it's jumping. But it's pretty solid. Let's check it out on coins. So it's locking in at 55, 54. Yeah, this is why I think that multi-frequency is just better overall. Now we'll see what the target will end up being, but it's just like that coin program sounds so much better. It just locks on those targets more. So we have to rethink our opinion. Oh man, I'm not gonna get down this dirty, retarded rock. Let me dig some of this out. It's gonna take me a minute. I can't do it one-handed. All right, so it sounds like I got it out of the hole here. Let's see if we can pinpoint it. It should be up in here somewhere. So it's a piece of foil, which is about right for that range of target IDs, so not too surprised. But we're at a farm. It's relic hunting. We're digging it all. Hey, check out the surface find here. Is that a marble? I don't know what that is. Maybe a marble? Not sure. It's kind of different. There's no metal in it. Interesting. Nice sounding 80s signal where I cleared that dirt off. Check this out. Well, maybe I moved it. Maybe it was on top. So obviously it was laying on top. So let's see if we can find it here. I see it. It's a fired bullet. There you go. Fired bullet laying on top of the ground. Alright guys, here is a signal that I expect to be trash. Kind of jumping a little bit. 63, 61. Let's see what coin says. My coin hits it at 60, 59. Man, I just love the way the coin program hits on target. It's just so much more solid. That should be pretty close to the top. Doesn't sound too deep, so I'll take a little dirt off here, hopefully one-handed, and find the piece of foil. That's my suspicions. Anyway, I don't see it yet. That could be a nickel. It's, you know, we're in that range. Let's see if I got it out of there. Yep. So it's out of there somewhere in here. That's it right here. Piece of little, that just feels like a rock. It's not. Piece of metal. I don't know what it is or what it's off of, but who knows in this farm. So I got a signal here to hit 81, 82. Both programs about the same. So let's dig it up here. Could be a button. Could be a lot of things. Don't see it yet. Now let's see if it's out of the hole here. Sounds like it's out. Put my shovel out of the way here. Yep, it's out. I think I see it. Is that it right there? It looks like an old bullet. I believe that's it. Alright. Both of them passed. Alright, I got a good 71 signal. 70, 71. That's in Relics. Let's listen to it in coins. Locks on at 71 solid. I think what I might have to do is turn that Relic program into a four tones program. I think 3 tones is probably the problem I'm having here with things sounding different versus the same. Because I think that the mono frequency stuff is going to benefit me at some point. I don't think it's benefiting me today though. Alright, let's see if it's out. I think it is. I think I see it already. 71 is going to be a part of a piece of can. Oh well. We're just testing. these old farm sites, man, they have a lot of junk in them, so you kind of just have to dig. If you're gonna dig everything, you're gonna get a lot of junk. So you got to dig those signals in the 70s. You just don't know. Could be a button, could be a lot of things. But for this case, it was nothing but a piece of a can. All right, nice sounding signal right here, 86. 86, 85, 83. It's a little jumpy a little bit. Let's listen to it with the coin program. So it's locking on at 85. I'm not sure what this will be. Maybe this will be a coin or a button or something good that we can kind of say we found something good. Well, we did find that coin earlier, so we're okay. Ooh, there's a rock there. Oh. Other than that piece of horse tack, nothing was very deep today. But I did stay in mostly the tilled up areas, so. Alright, so it's over here. Let's see if we can't find it without using the pinpointer. Let's use the pinpointer. Save us some time. So it's in this clump, I believe. Oh snap, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's a bullet. Darn it. Sounded pretty good though. Alright. Alright guys, let's just kind of walk through what we got today, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this experiment today. I was using two programs, both coin program turned into a relic program, based on my opinion, and how I have it set up. And then I tested a relic program today, made a few adjustments to it as I went along, but this is what I got today. Nothing too earth-shattering. This is what you typically get on a farm, but I was hoping maybe we'd get a large cent or a kg out of here, but not so much today. But we did get one coin. I don't know what it is. It's probably going to be a penny, or hopefully maybe an Indian head. I'll try to get some detail out of that when I get home. Could be a memorial, or just could be just a wheat penny too. I got this brass tag. Would have went on to something. There's no writing on it that I can tell. Little piece of metal here. Some bullets. Those rang up in the 80s. There was a surface find. Maybe a marble, maybe not. I don't know what that is. A couple pieces of horseshoe. I dug this one because my coin program was telling me it was iron. The relic program told me it wasn't. So when I dug it, it was iron. So that was my deepest find today. That piece of horse tack that was down way deep. And then I found this walking out. And some cans, some normal canned trash. But I'll be honest with you, if I probably wouldn't have dug these signals if I wasn't testing these programs. I was just wanting to make sure I knew what these would sound like on each program. And I mean, this was a big signal. I kind of suspected that was going to be a can. Some of these other ones, they just sound a little funny, and you can usually tell just by the tones. So I gotta say, I'm gonna probably go back to the test garden and do more testing on some of these relic potential programs that I'm trying to mess around with. I think I'm gonna have to switch over to a 4-tone program for relics. I just didn't like the way the IDs were jumping around today a little bit, and I think that had a lot to do with the tone breaks and the 3-tone breaks that I had. When you make these tone breaks, they cut off signals, so if you're hitting on something and it's kind of in between, it's going to just kind of chop it off. It doesn't sound very good, whereas my coin program is set up specifically for coins, but that second tone break is a big tone break that covers a lot of area. So when I raise the frequency up on that, everything sounds pretty crystal clear. So I might have to do something similar to this to a relic program. I'm gonna test around. There's some people on the internet that have some relic programs out there. I may take a couple of theirs and test them out too. But I think right now we'll just have to go back to the relic test bed, the test garden, and try some more and see if we can't come up with a better Relic program. Well, anyway, I'm glad you came along today. Hope you enjoyed some of this testing back and forth. I really like today's too. It's really warming up on me, and it's becoming my detector of choice, to be honest with you, just because of the functionality and a lot of the options you can do with it, and testing back and forth with different programs. I like it. I like that. I like doing things like that. It just helps you dig less junk, I think, overall. And it's easy to carry. I mean, can't argue. It's ergonomically very friendly to carry. So, well, anyway, I'm not going to yap any more about that. Yeah, so it is what it is. So thanks for coming along today. Appreciate it. And if you don't mind hitting that like button, or hitting that, and or hitting that bell notification so you get notified. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. We're almost up to 18,000 subscribers. It's crazy. And if you want to check us out on Patreon as well, it's a paid membership, but there's a lot of stuff I do behind the scenes for those guys over there. And feel free, it's only like $1 a month, unless you want to up your tier status, and you'll get some cool freebies from me. But do check me out on Patreon if that's something you're interested in. Just let me know. All right. Thanks again for watching today, and I'll see you in another Mental Metal video.